Hey guys, double wide 6, and today I'm looking at a chainsaw that the muffler is actually loose, and there's a couple different ways to fix this, and we're going to go through and just put a heli-coil in it. I find that to be the best method. So the chainsaw is a little Poland 2075. I've had it sitting on my bench here for a while, and the muffler, this hole here is stripped out on the left hand side. So we're going to go through and clean this thing up. So there's a couple different ways that you can go about tackling this, and I've done a lot of these things in the past. One of the things that you can do is drill it out and upsize tap it, which is fine, but if you do that, then you got to get a new bolt. Okay, this bolt I guess is made for a muffler, and sometimes muffler bolts are a little wider. This is for a chainsaw, but a lot of 4-cycle, the muffler bolts are wider. Another thing that you can do is you could take a die and run that down your bolt and clean up the threads. I usually do that, no matter what method I use, so I'll probably do that as well. Another way that you can do it if you're in a pinch and you can't drill the hole out, I think I can get my drill in here, although I haven't checked it, is from 65 Ford on his channel. I think he was working on a steering wheel on his truck, and he wrapped a copper wire around the threads, and he said that that was a pretty good fix. So if you couldn't drill it out, something like that could work. You can check out his video. I'll link it underneath my video. But anyhow, for this particular project, what we're going to be using is a heli-coil set. I've had this set for a little while, and I've used it about 3 or 4 times, and I figured I'd just show you how it works. So the nice thing about a heli-coil set is it comes with everything you need. So I'll show you how to use each of these tools, and you'll notice that in this particular kit there's 4 different common sizes, and this one happens to be metric. I have SAE and metric. So first thing you want to do is take the ones that you're using out of the kit so that you don't accidentally pick up the wrong one and drill it. I know from experience. So here's basically what you get. You get these 4 things. You get a drill, a tap, you get a set of heli-coils, which is kind of like a threaded spring that fits in your hole, and you get a threading tool and a break-off tool. So I took a shop towel and I plugged up the hole where the muffler port is, and I put a little bit of tape on my drill bit. Because the heli-coil is only about a 1/4 inch, you only need to drill in about that far, a little further, maybe 3/8 of an inch. So I have a little flag I put on my drill bit, and I'm leaving the bar on this saw, I guess because I'm lazy, and I think I can just squeak this thing in here. So to tap this thing, because it's a tight area, I'm going to be using a ratchet, and I need a socket that would fit in there. So I found one, but it's a little bit loose and it wants to fall out. So I'm just going to take a scrap of paper and actually push that thing in there, and that should hold it so it doesn't fall out while we tap. So I cleaned out the hole that I tapped with compressed air, and now I got the little heli-coil spring, and I'm going to add just a dot of that red Loctite. And it's a nice tight fit. And this is probably the best way to fix this thing. So we'll put it in, and you can actually just keep the heli-coil at the front of the hole. It doesn't have to go into the back. snug fit on there. Once you have the heli-coil in there, there's like a little tab that you got to break off. So you take this punch that comes with the kit and you give it a good tap. There it goes. And that'll allow the bolt that you put in to travel all the way through. Alright guys, on double wide 6, as you can see, we got this thing all tightened up. There's no wobble on it whatsoever. It's a real professional fix. The heli-coils shouldn't come loose, especially with the Loctite on them. Anyhow, if you're interested in getting yourself a heli-coil kit, I will put a link to one in the description down below. As always, thanks for watching, and if you're not a subscriber, please click on the subscribe link. Thanks a lot, guys.